What is up, YouTube? Sam from Nebula X here with our next war recap video, and this one was up against this level 9 clan, and they did a really nice job. Sorry I can't pronounce the name on this one, but very close war. Definitely was not in our favor. It was it came down all the way to the wire on this one, but X taking the victory in this one by 2 stars, and handed it to them definitely on the percentage battle by about 4%. So 70 to 68 was the final in this one. We will take a look at what they did to our bases. They did use all of their attacks, so they did a very nice job. As you can see, they're throwing the triple up on Lettable, one of our 9.5s. And they did a great job. They sprinkled in some 2 stars on a lot of the Town Hall 9s, but did get some Town Hall 9 triples, including my base. So absolutely came in and smashed me. I know that was, I think, a max Town Hall 9 or maybe a Town Hall 10 that came down. Got me taken out, but cleared all the Town Hall 8, so they did a very nice job. If we hop over and take a look at what we did, they had a couple of Town Hall 10s in there. We were able to put up 2 stars on both, and cleared just 2 more Town Hall 9s than they were, but we did let a lot of them slip through the cracks, and like I said, this was a very close war. If we check out the war details, it really came down to this one attack here. Their number 3 guy went in on Demi with about a minute left, and it was a fail, and that's pretty much where it became mathematically over for them. So we were holding a couple of attacks ourselves, trying to see what was going to happen, and you can see there he gemmed up an army, hit lead, about 10 seconds later. So nice try to them. Definitely, it was their war to win, but great job to the guys at X in this one, picking it up and getting this one done. So let's hop into some of these replays. It was a great clan, so they had a lot of anti-3, so we will actually start all the way down at the bottom. A lot of new guys going to be in this video, so making their first appearance. So TGod, a friend of one of our longtime members, decided to come over and start warring with us recently, and he is going to be doing this one with a G-Va-Lo. So he does not have the giants, does not yet have the golems unlocked. So I talked it through with him and said, if you can get those Valks in there, you can absolutely rip apart those air defenses there in the core. So just take some giants. Those will be like your golems in this one. And it actually worked out pretty well for him. So you can see getting the easy clan castle lore taken care of here. Going to go ahead and get this taken care of. So we'll speed through this a little bit. No poison spell. So it has to do it the old school way. And as soon as this dragon goes down here, we will go ahead and hop into the raid. So using a couple of wizards to get this funnel created. That was one thing we tried to practice with them a little bit, to put those giants down before you start dropping the funnel wizards, so they do not go down. But you can see got the funnel created, and now here come the Valks, some CC Valks coming out. Has the rage spell. That's the rage and the heal, so that's going to push these Valks in and keep them up as they work their way into the core of the base here. And then in just a second, a rage spell should be going down. There it is. And so now the Valks are going to be able to rip these air defenses, and now it is just targeted balloons on the outside. So targeting these air targeting defenses that are left over. The Valks, they're getting a lot of work done, and did a very nice job on his balloon deployment in this one. It is going to slow down a little bit here. He did lose a few of his Valks. It looks like all of the giants pretty much got annihilated. But with so many balloons up, only a couple of defenses that are left over. This one is going to be in the bag. So nice job to TGod on this one. We did talk him through it. Had him practice it a couple of times before on some bases that are susceptible to Go-Va-Lo. And that's one of the big features that we've been using a lot with the friendly challenges, is just kind of warm-ups before going in an actual war attack. So great job there, and we hope that you stick it out with us. Going up, I'm going to check out Rufus 16. I think Rufus has been on the channel before, but I'm not sure. He's normally one of our lower Town Hall 8s, but because there were so many good bases this war, was able to hit a really nice one, and so I definitely wanted to give him a little bit of a feature on this one. So dropped in a couple of hogs there. Got the clan castle war taken care of. It is going to be 2 Valks and some wizards, so it could be a pretty dangerous clan castle here, especially for what he brought for his troops to take care of this. So only a couple of wizards and some archers here. I had to burn his king, had to burn his king's ability. Still did not get the Valk down. Finally, it goes down there just barely to those last couple of wizards. But now he is going to be very light on cleanup troops in this one, and because he did not send in these hogs, the wizards are actually going to go down. So he pretty much has no cleanup troops at this point. Sends in 2 Asian walls, one on one side, one on the other. Not something I would typically recommend, but we did know from a previous attack on this one that there is a triple bomb in the core of this base around that air defense. So wanted to make sure that he got hogs going all over the place, taking out as many defenses as he could to make sure that hopefully he could only lose a couple of hogs once they got into the core. And as you can see, the hogs that did get in there, they got it from an angle where they did not send off any of the bombs there in the core. Went ahead, dropped down a heal spell there. Probably wasn't necessary. Still has his CC. I think his CC has hogs as well. So there it is. That comes out. So they're pretty much just on cleanup duty here. And if these hogs can pretty much stay out of that core, will not hit a single giant bomb in this raid. So what a very nice job to our boy Rufus in this one. Super interesting. Not something you typically see, 2 Asian walls, but doing a very nice job getting this one taken out. A beautiful cleanup attack. So keep it up, Rufus. And I know you're typically at the bottom, but you know, keep holding it down. You'll get up there soon enough and be one of those guys hitting those top Town Hall 8s and Town Hall 9s for us. All right, jumping up a bunch of spots. I think this one is also a Town Hall 8. Nope, Town Hall 9. So up to some Town Hall 9 action now. And this one is going to be deep. Deep has been with us for a little bit of time. And you can see on this one a donut base. So the Town Hall 9 donut. Deep going to go in and absolutely smash this one. So it gets the easy clan castle lore. Once you can get the clan castle taken care of on this, if you can just get the Valks in here, it is pretty much over. This is an 8.5, so no expos on it. Maybe would have made it a little more difficult, but I honestly don't think that this would have caused any problems on this. So sends in all of these Valks, no wall breakers. Obviously, they're going to be able to just rip through it. Does get some wall breakers all the way down from the clan castle that go in and just annihilate. But you can see here, just keep these Valks healed up as they run through this base. Heal spells going down on both sides there. Did lose a couple of his Valks on the left-hand side of this base. And that heal spell there, probably not the best. Probably would have saved one just for the core of this base with those Teslas in there. But with so many Valkyries, it is over. He absolutely smashed it. I didn't even realize I 2x this attack. But it was fast either way. So very, very nice job. The Queen takes down these last couple of buildings here. And that's going to clean up the 3-star force. So nice job, Deep. Keep it up. Got those level 3 Valks. Keep pushing them up. Get them up to those level 4 so you can start wrecking everything. All right, up a few more spots, and this is going to be on their number 13 base. And it is going to be our boy Malc. And Malc, one of the guys in the clan who also has not been featured on YouTube before, so making his debut. So a lot of guys, like I said, making their debut on this recap. He is going to be doing this one with the Go Vaho. He only has those level 2 Valks, so he is also in the process of pushing those Valks up so that he can hit some more of these the more difficult bases, but he's got the golems in. He's got the fundamentals down really, really nicely here. He's got the funnel created, got the Valks coming in here now, some CC Valk coming out of the clan castle. Now does have to deal with this dragon in the balloon. The poison spell is down on them. The Queen is locked on. Uses the jump spell, uses a rage here. So this is going to help the Valks run away essentially from that dragon. And the Valks are just ripping through the core of this base. Town Hall is now down, and here come the Hogs. And going to do a nice surgical deployment, working his way counterclockwise on this one. So just reinforcing the Hogs as they make their way through the defenses. Valks are just finally beaten to the backside of this base. Here come a couple more Hogs. There's 3 left in the bag. Drops down a heal spell. That heal, really high value there, keeping the Valks up, keeping some of his Hogs up. The last little set of Hogs come in here. Did eat a single bomb there, but the Hogs just were inside of a heal spell, so a really nice job. Has 1 heal left over, about 3 defenses left. Pops his Queen ability. I think that's maybe going to keep her up here. Yeah, it's going to keep her up. So the Queen is going to have her for cleanup. Has got some cleanup wizards down already, and that's pretty much going to do it. He eats that last single bomb, but the Hogs were inside of the heal spell as they got there. So very, very nice job. We'll go ahead and start to fast forward through this, obviously in cleanup mode. So very, very nice job to our boy Malc. Welcome to YouTube, bud. Malc is coming over to us from another clan. We met him through the monthly Fair Play scrims, and hopefully he'll be with us long term. If not, then, we wish you all the success, but hopefully you'll stay with us, bud. All right, jump up a couple of spots. Check out their number 10. Another one, so Joseph 2.0. Joseph is visiting us from Orion's Belt, one of the first clans that was part of the Orion's family, not the current Orion's family that we have. So Joe is, always welcome with us, and it seems like, he's really enjoying Warren with us, so hopefully he's going to stick around with us. Maybe he'll bring his Prime account over at some point, but you can see they're sending a couple of hogs, got the lore taken care of on this base, and then has just a mass Valk attack essentially queued up behind it. Because he's got that poison spell, as soon as those witches get in there, they are going to go down. So getting this funnel created, going to go straight at the enemy queen here, gets this T-junction opened, and then here come all of these Valks. So it's just mass Valks. Valk spam on this one. A couple of more Valks come out of the clan castle, and now they're pretty much just going to ravage this base. The jump spell is down. That's going to keep his Valks moving forward to the backside of this base. Has multiple heal spells, so the Valk's already inside of a heal as they encounter this Tesla farm, as they encounter both these expos, so a very dangerous compartment here. But because they are in the heal, they are going to be able to rip through it. Probably needs to go ahead and get another heal down, maybe losing a couple of Valks. And they're making their way through the back end of this base, and this one is toast already. The queen, she's off by herself. That's kind of unfortunate for him. Does have to drop his last heal spell there. The Valks did encounter a double giant bomb there, so they were a little low. Pops his king ability. He's working on one compartment. The queen is working the bottom side of this base all by herself. Goes ahead, pops her ability. That's going to get her through these last couple of point defenses. And then just a massive swarm of Valks working the outside of this base. So even if things do not go well, going to be able to keep them up. Drops down 2 wizards there, was trying to redirect the Valks in. Got a few of them to go in, but seems like most of them decided they're just going to run around the outside of this base. We will go ahead and start fast forward this. He is going to be okay. He's got plenty of Valks up, not too much left over. So once they get through these last couple of buildings, they will beat through these walls. And the wizards did a really nice job there, taking out the splash damage from the wizard tower. And that kept a lot of his Valks up. So beautiful job there, Joe. Great job. He also brought a 6-pack home this war for us. Both of them fresh hits. So thank you, Joe, for your service to the clan. Absolutely glad to have you on board with us. All right. Check out their number 8, Alpo, and our boy Silent Creep. Another one. So another newbie making his YouTube debut for the clan. Doing this one with a Go Vaho. A lot of Valks. It's just so common right now. Hoping that we're going to see some variety in some future wars. Maybe there'll be some changes that are coming from Supercell. I've seen a lot of YouTubers talking about maybe some buffs or some nerfs that need to be happening to help bring back the variety here. I think Town Hall 9 is really well balanced right now, though. The Valks are king, but that's just gonna be how it is. So a Llama Hound in the CC means that that's really going to be a non-issue for him. Got that jump spell down. Didn't love the placement of it. Could have placed it just a little bit better and gotten all the way essentially to the queen compartment, because the Valks are going to have to beat through the wall to do that. If he had placed it just for it a little bit all the way to that CC compartment, obviously probably could have picked up the queen with this. The Lava Hound did pop, but his queen is in there. She's sniping off the pups. The hogs are working in one massive group together. But as you can see, the queen is still up, and that is the issue there. So if he could have gotten that queen down just a little bit earlier, it would have been just a little bit smoother of a raid. As you can see, the hogs, they do not have a heal. There's not too much left in the way of hogs. But the queen, she's coming up, and she is going to be able to get a lot of this done. That golem is doing some tanking for her, so that's pretty safe. But he is losing hogs left and right, just a couple of them left. The queen is going to be able to get that Tesla down, and the hogs are going to be able to get to this mortar, and that is going to be it for it. So nice job. Very, very nice raid. Could have been just a little bit cleaner, but can't fault him overall. It got the job done. So great job, Creep. Welcome to the clan. Glad to have you with us, and we look forward to seeing what you're going to do for us in the future. All right, let's move up 2 more spots. And this one's going to be on J. Pinkman, and it is going to be me going in on this one. And so I said it's a lot of Valks, and someone in the clan told me that air attacks were dead after one of my raids in the clan. And so I went up and hit this one sort of Mark style, doing it with the max attack. So typically not my forte, but this base screamed it. So the golems are in. Wizard's got the funnel. The poison spell is down. Rage spell, gonna push the king and all of this kill squad through. Drop that heal spell. It was a little shallow. Probably should have moved that a little bit forward. Probably also could have moved the rage forward just a little bit. But the enemy queen is down. My queen is now stepping in behind all of this tanking from these two golems that are still up. So air defense number 1 is down. The king's still at full health. Air defense 2 is about to go down. And I assumed that there was going to be a Tesla farm in this one. This was a fresh attack, so was hoping that the queen was going to be able to take that out. And as you can see, the king here is going to go down. The golems are busted into golemites. That expo locks on, so I pop the queen ability so it redirects. And that's going to allow her to get this Tesla farm pretty much taken out. Lava's coming in, sending a nice long deployment on them and just targeting these air troops in behind. Soaking up a lot of bombs. Drop that haste spell, was really trying to push those balloons in. But those balloons did not get to that cannon in time. So a little bit of a delay there, but do finally get there. And then in just a second, a max lava hound coming out of the CC. And some more traps being soaked up. So the second lava goes down, but that max lava hound can take an absolute beating there. As you can see, 2 Teslas locked on, 2 archer towers, a wizard tower, and just standing tall, and just a perfect pop there right as the air defense goes down, right as all of essentially the defenses go down. And that is going to be it. So got pups for the cleanup, got 1 wizard, 1 extra wizard I should say. So some wizards working the trash ring, the pups doing a great job. Great split on the loons here. And it was close. It was close on time, but got it done. So the air attack still super viable when you can get it done right. So I did one last second. We needed 1 star, and you know, whenever it's rushed, it never works out properly. So didn't get it done on the second one, but the air is still super viable. So up top, we did struggle a little bit. We did have some Town Hall 10s. As you can see, we did get a triple there. That is a Town Hall 9, unfortunately, and it is lights coming down to hit it. So I'm not going to show that one out of respect for the clan. But that's going to do it for this recap, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed all of this one. Great job to the guys over there. The opponents in this one was a super fun war. Definitely, you know, a nail biter to say the least. They definitely had the attacks down the stretch to get it done. But X was able to stand strong to hold the door and make sure that, you know, the win streak stays alive. But that's going to do it for this recap, guys. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. And, you know, look forward to seeing what's up next on the horizon for us. But until next time, guys, this is Sam. Peace. Give it to you. He gon' give it to you. First we gonna rock, then we gonna fold, then we let it pop, don't let it go. Come on. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you. X gon' give it to you. He gon' give it to you.